Alrighty. Hello and welcome. My name is Kevin. This is Do It for Bruce. We're here in CK3. It's been a minute. It's been about a week or so, something like that. Because yours truly went on a vacation and didn't have time to live stream while he was in the woods because the internet doesn't exist there. Alrighty. What are we up to? What have we been up to? Let's go through a quick history of what's been going on. So we started in the Canaries, and the whole point of this little campaign of ours is that we went through and just started reorganizing unorganized religions. We started with this one, then we came up north, did Asatru, then after that we did Vidilism, and then now we're gonna do Ukonusko as our next point. So that should be fun. I think the interesting thing about this campaign so far is I haven't done a good enough job of splitting up the faiths, so they're very intermingled, something if I were to do this again, I would rather maybe not do them so close to each other, maybe do some of the other religions that are out here that are more unorganized, like maybe one in Africa, one in Northern Europe, here in the east of Central, maybe the steppe, maybe one in Asia. That would be a little more fruitful so that we could possibly see growth happening. Whereas now we kind of just see this mixture of a bunch of different faiths that I've just created and have my family members constantly switching between them. But yeah, here we are. So let's see. We've got a lot of notifications going on. Let's see what Chad's up to. It says, hello, welcome back. Thank you. Cheers, boys. Cheers to you. Okay. So we have claims on Finland. We have claims on Sampi. So I think our main objective is probably to take those two lands just because they have two different holy sites that we need. We already control 1, 2, and I would like to control this third one. The other thing I just realized is last time I went ham, and I made a Christian syncretic, cannibalist, warmongering, female-dominated faith. So that's going to be interesting to deal with. So what I'm going to probably try to do is set up my current heir as the person who's going to take over Lithuania. She's a strong, genius, beautiful, robust woman, and I think she'll be able to handle that. So we're going to try to do that by just revoking some lands from this gentleman right here. It's a 96% chance. Some people are going to be pissed, but, you know, opinions are what they are. And it also looks like we have, so I can't unpause because there's an event happening in the thing, and I have found out that once again, I swear to God, I don't know how this keeps happening, but we once again have another cat event. I feel like every one of our events so far, or one of our kings has had a cat. So welcome back to having another Bruce on the books. I think this is Bruce 3.0. Let's just call him that. We had Bruce 2.0 before, and now we're on the 3.0 version. He just keeps getting more and more efficient and better. Just so, great. We're also trying to murder this guy because he has too much power, and I don't like how much power he has. You know? So, first daughter of mine. Let's go find you a spouse that is matrimonially going to protect you. This guy's thick. He's a giant. He's a genius. I don't hate him, you know? Having a mercenary company father is pretty nice. What about you? You're a little too old. So let's go with maybe this guy, because he owns this one random title. Where is this one random title? Never mind, that's too far away. Let's go with this mercenary company. Send that. That's done with them, and let's unpause. Great. Excellent. We have a new boy in town. We should make him our daughter's faith so that they have many children and happiness and all those wonderful things that I hope to give them. Oh, cannot be given. She does not stand to inherit. Because she's primary. That sucks. What titles does she get to inherit? She gets these two. Okay, well that's the problem with female dominated. I've done cursed my firstborn, so that means let's just get some more territory, right? That's what that means, so that we can then give away that territory. Okay, who is this? She becomes brave? Sure, give her the brave. What is she being taught in? Diplomacy. Yeah, that's good. I think that's fine. How strong is your forces? They're a little stronger than ours. I'm fine with that being true until we bulk up a little bit better. Hold a grand sacrifice, go on a pilgrimage. Becoming a pilgrim wouldn't be the worst, just to have more, just more piety just coming in is always a good sign. We can also probably go raiding some people to get some more cash. It's always a nice addition. Like somewhere here in France, there's always some nice land to be raided here in eastern parts of, or western parts of France. We get lost, or we severe health penalty. Got complete loss on a. How long does this last? Does anybody know? The get lost. Oh, for 5 years. Says it right there in the tooltip, Kevin. How is our health? Our health is good. And how bad does this affect our health? Doesn't really. Okay, that's what I wanted to hear. So let's go raid our neighbors and get their money so that we can then continue to be financially solvent, you know? It's always a good thing. How much gold do we already have? 59 gold? Let's see if we can get a captive or two. Oh, yeah, perfect. This is exactly what we want. Raise your troops up. I'll take them. And that should be that. Who is this and why am I trying to sway you? There must have been a reason why I was trying to sway you. I don't remember. Probably because I had some sort of reason I wanted to get your... I think it was one of your daughters. Was Cather in my family or something? I forget. Your counselor has ripped... Oh, wow. He did get murked. He got his head ripped off by some random... this guy. This berserker just ripped his head off. Maybe during that combat stage in that... thing. And it's our steward, and I don't love when our steward dies. What is this guy's big deal? Oh, he's the one who's going to die, so there's no need to keep him happy. Happiness is not his. Do it. The time has come. My agents are in place. One of them will pay the assassin very night the deed will happen. Another will ensure the wall is unguarded. A third will leave a subtle trail to the candle's bedchamber. Okay, cool. So we're seducing him and we're killing him. Put a bullet in his head. Excellent. It seems to have been difficult to get by himself, but once the assassin finally did it, he was no longer for this world. Blah. Cool. He did. Hopefully now his lands get split up, kind of. No, they're still... Oh, looks like she's in the midst of a tyrannical... Ooh, you love to see it. You love to see a nice tyrannical war. So then her son takes over. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that. That's a worthwhile investment. Sign her for now. And she can improve our relationship with people and da-di-da. I don't think that we need to have that checked. Holding a grand sacrifice isn't exactly what we need. It would be nice, but it's not necessary. See if we can just cross the border, grab a couple more captives, and see if they can get ransomed off pretty quickly here. What's your deal, brother? I'm just gonna revoke your land because I don't like you. Yeah, 50 gold. 50 gold and a nice little thing. Do we have a truce with them? Is that why we can't? Yeah. Classic Kevin, not paying attention to any of his truces and just tries to raid everybody he can. The Bruce chest. You guys can't be messing around with the Bruce chest like that. It's just rude. We mostly need time to click by so that our troops get back into the tip-top shape so that we can then use them to becomes my friend and I can put him in prison. Friend, would you go to prison for me? But he's my friend. I'm not gonna put him in prison. What was his prisoners act? It doesn't ever say what the criminal act, does it? I wish I knew, because then I would actually care to like put them in prison. Be like, oh, he murdered people. I'd be like, well, did he have good reason? Because like I'd murder people with no real reasons all the time. All the time. In CK3, of course, I'm talking about. I should sponsor more musicians. Sure. Or should I just be being the odd? Stress game -25. I get stressed out by the beauty of the music, but I'll reduce my stress. That's fine. Whatever. No importa that much. What happens if we take this guy out? What's the likelihood of that happening? 17% chance, 0%. People. Oh, one of our family members is back on the, potentially being back on the throne. That would be good. How much would it be to murder this guy? 79% chance? I think that works. She becomes a witch. Oh, that's right. We have a witch cabin going too. Does that mean we can do witchy things? We can pet our Bruce. We can... If we adopt a special succession, does that give us the opportunity to give more land to our family members? Let's do it. I always like a nice little election, even though the AI is bad at maintaining their own elections when it happens. The ancient ways on second thought. Yeah. Norway and Lithuania get that. Okay, cool. So we can have a potential election for both my heir and my heir. So now she, what does she get? She gets a lot more land. Good. So I can give her her birthright now that I want it to be given to her. Sick. Sick, bro. Heck yeah. That's exactly what we wanted. Nice. How hard would it be to kill this woman? 38% chance. Just don't like how big this coalition is. It's too big of a coalition for my enjoyment. But it looks like he's currently fighting in that one, and he's defending in this one. So he's kind of tied up. Is he in the field? He is in the field. So we could technically raise our troops up really quickly and stomp his face in. And capture him. And then that would relieve some of the stress that we have there. Let's just wait for more troops to be gained. And then we can potentially do such things or not such things. There's some crazy politics happening in the south over here with my family, long distance family. Let's just murder this guy so that we have another potential ally in the field. That's always nice. Let's see who we can invite. Let's use our hook on them. They'll just coming through anyways. Sick. Saving money and time. That's what we love to do. Alright, are you still right here? No, you've returned home. So we couldn't... Let's just go for it. I know this says we're not in our favor, but I like what we do it. Let's do it. Alright, let's pull the trigger. We're going for Finland so that we can get another holy site and tell all of our friends that we're way cooler than them and that they should go away. Sweet, my daughter has been betrothed. This guy is actually the commander of this battalion now. Huh. So can we call him into this conflict? Yes. Do we not have an alliance with this guy? Interesting. Maybe not. Very, very strange. How do you reform 5 faiths in one run? Well, you do it like this. You start off in the Canaries. You reform the faith there. Bada bing, bada boom. Done it. It's done. And then you move on to up here to Sweden. And then you reform another faith over here. Then you move over to Lithuania and you do it. Unfortunately, the game curtails you, so you can't, once you convert, create a faith, you can't create another one. You already create, so you have to constantly be changing your faiths. So if you go to your lineage, you can say lineage. You say, look at our first dude, he created this faith, founded this faith, founded this faith. This dude didn't found a faith, and this man founded a faith as well. So that's how it's been done. You gotta make time for it, pretty much. That's my professional opinion. Let's go. Oh no, you don't. And let's go and say, good shot. Come here, you little rascal. All right, we took their capital. We did not take him though. Where is he? Is he still? He's now in the field. Let's see if we can pounce on him before he gets too far in with his other cronies. White Rus is also seems to be getting closer to attacking him. Is this our best commander? No, it's not. And of course, we're probably going to lose this fight now because I've gone ahead and did that. Why does it say now an equal? Ah. Now we have pneumonia. Great. That guy has died, and we fixed our pneumonia problems. That's wonderful. Let's go put this guy in charge of that, and looks like we're gonna lose this fight if we don't have a holy order, right? No, that would be too simple. And we don't have mercenaries to hire. Well, looks like we're gonna lose this fight as Uswal. Is this an important captive? Before I toss her away, she is not. So we shall do this, ransom that. Let's call on our ally. It's gonna take him a minute to get up here, but something I'm willing to do. Let's see if we can find a alliance to help us out. Why is this Christian? Oh, because we're Christian syncretic. Oh, that's right. I was like, why is this Christian faith wanting to help us out? Send a proposal. Will these guys actually be our allies? Call to war. They say no. What's the reason? Their opinion of us. Can't send them gold. Well, That's rough. Gonna lose this fight, but that's all right. We knew that was gonna be true. Let's call for the retreat before they completely destroy us. For whatever reason, we got this achievement. What faith are you going to after? Ukonusko? Yeah, that's the one we're going after right now. The moose-based one. The, what is it? The Finno-Uric faith. They're going to take back their capital. It just gives us another opportunity to take their capital again. You know, what kind souls they are for doing that. I don't really need to be swaying this guy anymore. If anything, it would be probably better to sway somebody who repent, learn the truth, trust the truth, step into the light. I just killed this random woman. Isn't this my court physician? No. I'm not going to imprison her. I'm not going to do that. We tolerate her beliefs because she's good at being a court physician. What we don't tolerate is losing wars. So let's see if we can find another marriage. This Welsh family, they're already at war with the English. That's not going to help us. Could find another mercenary band. These guys are not doing well. Oh, this is an internal thing. So when did this war start? Yeah, that's not going to work out for us. Can we call in our house members? I assumed we can. Let's just go sway this guy for a little bit. See if that helps. Nope, 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 nope. And too few champions. We can probably fix that. Let's see. Let's see if we have any champions hanging out in our dungeons. We have one. Negotiate his release. We'll recruit him. Same with you. He's a order member, so his prowess is much higher. And then this is the lady who I wanted to... It seemed like I wanted to marry her off to somebody or get... I don't know. I wanted to do... Last episode, I wanted to do something with her, and I can't remember exactly what that looks like now. Split our force, see if we can gain back some more units that way. Could also wait for the enemy to bleed themselves a little bit on our lands. That's always a sound strategy. His army's right there, yeah. Alright, let's actually go back. Take the capital once more. Maybe we'll get a better captive this time. We got a more important captive, I think. Yeah. Nope. Just his son. Not as important. Is our ally actually going to show up, or was that just a joke? He's making his way up the coast, so he is trying to be a good ally to me. I would like to pick off one of these smaller armies. Fortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to. This lady attempts my heart? No. What does this fight look like? Looks like we're going to capture some of them, but I'd rather just go like that. So they slowly creep in. Yeah, that's exactly what we want to happen. Perfect. That's a perfect operation right there. So they slowly creep in and we murder them one at a time. Except for all my counselors keep dying, which is not what you want. Also, where is he? We need to make sure our heirs are not involved in this conflict. Oh, it looks like she is involved in something else, so that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I don't want to chase their army down. It's probably going to take too long to chase them, though. Oh god, of course our ally shows up and they're starving. Just hang out for a bit, get R&R, and maybe you'll have enough troops to actually be helpful in this conflict. Eastern Europe, you want to go for a nice little adventure? How much are you going to cost? 50 gold? We have the money. What should we ask for when she says, I have things, I can find you things? Probably a nice, let's look at our things. Probably some regalia would be nice. Or a nice piece of armor, or I don't think she can find those exact things, but we can figure something out. Looks like they're gonna stomp that ally. Okay. Some animal skull materials you cannot find. Tapestry or arc. I trust in making your decisions. She is very competent at her craft. She's very competent at her craft, so let's just say I trust in your decision making, because why not? Seems like a smart move. Recruit this guy for 14 gold. And this guy has been swayed. Can we call him to war finally? Yes, we may. He's a lot closer. Let's let it slide. Fight the wolves, or she gains a trait wounded. Let's see. 46% chance or 43% chance? Well, let's go with the 46% chance. She did it. Grow up so fast. Let's see if we can find another alliance. Who are you? You're in the south? Sure. He's got the liver's pox. That's alright. Call another ally to this war. It's weird having Christians on your side. I don't think I've ever done a faith where I've done Christian syncretism, where I had them just kicking it with us, being homies and all that. Let's see. Do we have a better commander? Nope. Let's see if we can just bring them down here to gain some resources back, and then we can challenge them here in a second. Surprised our allies haven't shown up yet. Speaking of allies, where art thou? Ally? Are you gonna... I don't think those guys will show up. We'll see about these guys. Yep, here they come marching up the north, up this way. And Bruce 3.0, the troublemaker. She's just a cat. Classic Bruce 3.0, being just a cat. Bista Brasalo, my king, queen, has seen marching up to me, hauling Elizabeth by her ear. distracted child has been lying in wait and around corners wearing a wolf skin for costume only to jump out and scream and scare me. Great. I love it. Elizabeth, keep that, or Elizabeth, keep that going. I love that attitude. Everybody at court doesn't like that. You're harassing my daughter, you exiled. You just forced my queen out of the court. I really profoundly do not care. Let's keep that wolf pelt joke going because it's kind of a funny bit. And what I love is nothing else more is than having a funny bit at court. Somebody's trying to murder my wife once again. Okay, this guy probably need to knock him down a couple pegs. So let's go ahead and revoke his land. And let's go ahead and probably grant him a pardon. He'll like that. And then we'll go ahead and renounce his claims. He doesn't like that. What about just ransoming him for 100 gold? I'll take that. Who's this guy? Just some random guy. Okay. God, I cannot keep a marshal to save my life. It's probably because my marshals keep getting put in prison, but in prison by me. So it's probably why they keep doing that. Changing directions. Where you wanna? Fear not, my great lord, for Cat is in good health. She wants to go to Stade, which is all the way out here. Sure, we have the money. I'm fine with you doing that. Hopefully our allies get here in time, because we might need their assistance. Sure. This war's going pretty well, especially now that we have a lot more reinforcements and we've crushed their army at least twice now. Yeah, we need to take back some of these lands though, because they're kind of causing some headaches. God, we have such good children. Look at all these good children we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's a little sickly, but and this one's a little spindly. But other than that, we're having good luck with our children. Good luck with our children. Let's just sit with them and hope that they... I hate this. I hate this. This has happened to me at least 3 times now. How is it my fault that one of my courtiers got married and goes to another court? She's already on an adventure. I've paid for it twofold. And I don't get the object because she's like, oh, I'm married now. Can't be an adventurer. Whoopsie doopsie. You're out 150 gold. It's just preposterous. I think you should not, like, this is not a good reason. If she dies, I totally understand. If she's like captured, totally understandable. But because she gets married, she can't continue her adventure? God, what an unenlightened times we lived in. The thing is, I wish it would just give me back my money. Or like a portion of my money. I'd be fine with that. You know? It's dumb. It's truly dumb. Alright. Let's go pile on this group over here and then teach them a lesson about scheme at court, throw her in jail. Whether true or not, I will not accept. I'm fine with my wife getting murdered. Oh, that was a bad move on my part. I've done exactly what the AI did on the other hand. Ugh, that was bad. Should have not done it that way, guys. Now they've routed my army. Ugh. We're going to continue to do this back and forth thing. What we need to do is just capture their king. That's the bee's knees right there. Okay, his army is right there. We can go and attack them like this. All right, Vile Fiend. Nope. Once again, we keep just doing what I'm doing wrong. One of my children had died? Well, that sucks. Chat, I'm not doing well over here. I'm just kind of just doing a classic meat grinder move on my army over and over and over again. Just being like, this is going to work if I just keep throwing them at them over and over and over again, right? Totally. Sweden inherited this part of the lands? Yeah, that's fine. I own parts of Sweden anyways. We should... Didn't I revoke some of this land? I should grant it to somebody. How is that succession going right now for those 2 titles? Right now, she's first in... Oh, no, she's not first in line. She's in first in line. What about the Norwegian title? Who is this woman? Oh, no, it was... Why is this my primary heir? Player heir. What? Huh? Why? Excuse me? You're not one of my daughters. You're just my aunt. Wow. Why is my aunt my successor? That's confusing. I don't know. Well, hopefully we just don't die, because that would be most terrible to happen to us. Is that if we got that way? They got too many troops over there. I should just hang out a little bit longer. All right, let's play a quick game, chat. What what soccer jersey am I currently wearing? It's a national team in Europe. If you guess it right, I'll give you more of my love and attention. How about that? Let's see. Let's just wait a little longer. Wait for our people to show up. That's fine. Mutual spirits. Let's start a feast. Thank you to my queen. Okay. That's great. And 1 more month. Okay. I think we should be able to raise more troops. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's actually wait on that and raise all. Just hold off. Get more of them in charge. All right. That's more than enough troops, I think, to force the decision over here. Yeah, perfect. God, this is the longest. 6 years? Ooh, far too long of a war. Far, far, far too long. Been wasting too much of my people's times. Just moving around, getting things done. Greetings, my impressive liege. Please accept this humble gift. I get some books that make people happy with me. I'm not going to be white peace. No, that's not what I should have done, but it's too late because it's done now. Yeah, every time, Kevin. Every time you get slightly an advantage, you piss it away like that. Just piss it away. I'm not losing my pet. Okay. Go marching across the strait. Tell them what's what. Maybe not like that. They have so many more troops now. What happened? Maybe we just come back down to here and just... Oh, wow. Did they merc up? What? How did you get so many more troops? Mercenaries plus... Did they get another alliance or two? This guy just took over power. Well, probably time to get another alliance of our own. They're like begging for white peace, and I'm like, sorry, brother. We will not be doing this. Who is this person, and why do we have a rivalry with them? If I execute them, that is tyrannical. If I eat them, that is also a stress loss. I don't need to eat them. But we can ransom some of these people. Unless they provide war score. Some of them do. Damn. Alright, let's see if we can get one more alliance to really get this situation going. Because we probably need one more alliance. These guys aren't going to come help me. These guys aren't probably going to help me. 1,500 is not enough. Coming up on the hour mark, and we haven't done very much other than hang out with the Finnish. And do a poor job of doing that at that. Non-lethal single combat. I'm not gonna fight you. Swedish boy. Sweet. And now we have one of our family members on that throne. And you say we can't call house members to this war? Why is that? Like if I go and I say... Nope. They're not very strong anyways, so it's not like it would do anything different. Wessex, do you have somebody? Nope. Aquitaine. This guy has a mad hate for us, so it's not gonna work. There's a lot of female rulers in this game right now. Usually that is not true. Reason says no because matrilineal and too many existing alliances. Yeah, that makes sense. With 2 alliances, that's too many existing, for sure. Totally tracks. Sometimes this game gives me heartburn. To say the least, that's for sure. Tons of which. My queen wife is clutching her newborn child to her chest. The would be a moment of joy. Then I find out this dude has been screwing my wife. If they only knew. Let's go ahead and expose that secret. And then that will keep you warm in the dungeons, or I could consider divorcing her and give her a taste of her own medicine. She's going in the prisons. And then we expose her other secret. Yeah. Keep exposing all these secrets. Unfortunately, that doesn't affect that child. She was still a genius, beautiful genius, but she's still considered my child, which is annoying. Why is this one girl not our heir? I'm just so confused by that. Is it because she's one of my vassals? I'm very confused by that. Very, very confused. This is a family member. No, it's not gonna work either. Ooh, it's random northern army. Do you want to be allies with us? No, they don't. They're not gonna win their Lithuanian war, are they? No, no, not likely. All right. Hopefully now we have enough troops to contest this. I think we do. I think we do. My daughter is a fornicator. That's all right. All right, there's their army. How many troops they got? 7,000. Can we win this fight? I think we can. Let's just hold up right here. Should be able to capture somebody here, right? Apparently not. All right. Well, once again, we're taking the seas to... Man, this has been a poor war on my part. They got ticking war score. They got this. They got the other thing. Battles lost. That's not helping us at all. But we have the numbers. They're just not here. I'm unsure where the numbers are exactly. I think we're gonna have to wait peace them soon, because I don't foresee us being able to fight this war forever. There's 8,000 troops right there. Jesus. Alright, let's go. Let's salt that. And then, so we got some swords, and then we got another spy master. And let's go. 10,000 troops. They're losing their shirts right now. Do we just run away, or do we let them continue to... How much food do we have left? Not that much food. Oh, now we're losing our troops. Army starving, army suffering. Owner slightly in debt. I've said this before, I'll say it again. I wish when you sacked a city, you would get more supplies. It would make a lot more sense for, like, just logistically that of course, if you sacked a city, you would get all the supplies that were left in that city. Obviously, if that city had been under siege for too long, there's less supplies, but I don't know. Feels like you should be able to get some supplies. Of course. Got 50 gold, great. Alright. Let's just go ahead and call this white peace. This is an 11-year war. Took way too long. Shouldn't have done it that way. My bad. I done goofed. What I should have done is now... How long is our peace treaty for? 5 years? So if I go ahead and murder this man... we'll shorten the peace treaty, then his son will take over, and then we'll have an easy war of not having to fight 4 nations at once. And now we have a bunch of unrest because people are like, why were you fighting in that war for so long? And I was like, well, you know, it just kind of happened that way. Just kind of happened that way. Let's get that. And should we found a holy order? I think we should. It would make sense. Let's get our... She's already helping out with that. We don't have a spouse because she's a person. Let's divorce her. That's fine. Let's find a wife who's got... Not matrimony. Let's find a wife who's got great stats in that so that we can get help with murdering. Excellent. She's going to assist with this, so that should make this 67% chance. We still have some dangerous factions, mostly some random counties here and there. Banish her. And everybody else, let's ransom them or let them go. I think that's fine. Of course, that's going to stress us out because I forgot that when you are sadistic, you can't just let people go. You have to have strings attached to them. We just eat this dude? The hunger. Past few weeks have been particularly stressful, and all I want is a nice juicy cut of meat. A good tender cut like a loin, or maybe a rib. My mouth salivates as though I know and I can't hold back the hunger. No time. Not this time. We eat this guy. We get the trait Comfort Eater, and we lose a bunch of stress. Sure. Great. I love that we did that. City's over there now. That's not really gonna help us out. I cannot believe I wasted all that time trying to get that war done when I was like fighting all these separate kingdoms when I could have just you know, not done that. That would have been the smart move there. All right. High Chieftain. Will you get converted? Yes. Loathsome, you pay for this. Your crimes against my decline. I don't care. She can get that. What's her big issue? She wants a position. Not rightful liege. Open mind. Culture acceptance. Exalted men. She doesn't like a lot of the things I've got going on. So we can just sway her, probably. It's 2 birds, 1 stone. There you go. That will fix that somewhat. Now we're getting attacked by a northern army? Or, yeah. Sure. No peasants. Alright. Let's raise, like, 3 guys up here. We'll banish them invaders. 48% chance. Keep trying. Send those guys there. Can't keep a position to save our lives. Let's put this person here. What is the thing for? 10,000 troops and the High Chieftain of Estonia. I think we can get that handled. Speaking of handling, we should increase our martial or our men-at-arms units because we have the prestige, we have the money. Why not just use them? Damn, my children are just dying left and right. Left and right. He's shy and callous. Oof, that's a bad beat. That's a bad beat, boys and girls. Current heir is this random woman. He knows we tried to kill him. I feel like it's been a minute since I played this game. I'm kind of rusty already. My daughter keeps having children with this random person. Can I legitimize these children? Sure. I don't care. Legitimize them. Who is your lover? We know who the father is, right? It's this guy. Let's go arrange a marriage with the daughter, matrilineal. I know that's not so we can stop having illegitimate children. Can we go ahead and ransom her first for 100 gold and then enforce? Yeah, that's the move. So at least we get some of our money. And how long until this? 3 years? I'm hesitant to take this land from my family member. But it would make sense. These are two bad options, but I'll go with the lesser. Oh, come off it. Okay. Can't attack him. I don't really want to steal this land because we are getting some renown from it, but it would also make sense to start taking all this land back. It would give us another thing. Why is my succession all messed up? Why is my heir not... Why is it this woman? What is my... How are they leading the election for my primary title? Oh, I see. This one is. Oh. Why are all the electorates not into my other daughter? It's because she's a woman. Well, that's true both sides through. Her faith is astray. Ah, so we need to convert these silly little heathens. Demand their conversion. See what they say. That's what it mostly comes down to. Is that they are not. Yeah. That should fix that, right? The election should change now. Why is she still ranked 3rd? She's a foreigner puppet. That's an interesting wording. I've never seen that one. She's a foreigner puppet. File a heretic. Just demand conversion on all these guys. All the electors. That should change it up. Looks like the hostile phase has begun for that. We have not done a good job this episode so far. We have wasted a lot of time trying to get lands that I could have easily just done something else for. Bruce 3.0 is pissing off people as usual. I think we just go and steal this, subjugate him, or do we just go take... We could also just take the county that we need. We don't actually need to take the whole land. That almost, it seems more important. So this county in this duchy. Let's just go ahead and just take that duchy. Duchy. Of course we... Oh, here it is. Yeah. Just go for the duchy, and then we don't have to murder him for his whole lands, and we can keep him as a king and gain the renown that he will give us. That's it. I think they misspoke when you said that. Yeah, it is a... Oh, wow, of course. I walk into a trap and get my butt kicked. Took their capital. Already going smoother there. Now we need to just take more land. How is this not a part of their land? Okay, it's not. Let's go take on their troops over here. Both of my armies got routed. That's pretty rough. If you're just joining us, we're trying to reform a faith, and we're doing a poor job of it because, well, first, our character can't even do it. So, like, that's reason number one. Reason number two, we tried to take some land. It didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. So, that's another reason. But it looks like we're about to possibly end this war pretty quickly. That's the hope, at least. That's not gonna work. How about if you go all the way around and land here? Yeah. That is more like it. Curse undone. Some random lady that I had beef with is now dead. And now we have another new heir. And now we have another new heir. It's this lady. Don't you love election cycles? They're so great. The lady who I'm trying to vote is not even voting for herself. Stop this madness. Elections in this game, man. They're pretty rough. What is the biggest beef? She's a foreign puppet. Well, she's a foreign puppet, you know? Invite her to court, and then we'll kill her. Right? Yeah. That's exactly what's going to happen. One more siege, and then we'll be able to take this little bit of land, and that will be that. Of course. Of course, the enemy just shows up right as I'm trying to take that land. Ugh. It sucks sometimes. Yeah, you just guys. Yeah, you guys just suck. Eric Bruce, robust, beautiful genius. Love it. Where is the capital for this land? Oh, we're standing on it. Get more perks, know thyself, and we really need to just get our situation, our succession figured out quickly, because I'm okay with my daughter's getting. Why is she winning that election? Just because that's how that works. That's fine. We can split that land up with her. She only gets the capital. What a interesting bit. Alright. Enforce. Disband. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. How are you inbred at this point? Let's raise a runestone. Sure. Seems like a great place. Let's go ahead, host a grand feast. Get people a little less pissed off with me. That now brings us to 1, 2, 3, 4 of the holy sites, right? 1, 2, 3. There's the 4th one. That's the 5th one. So we could take Finland. And that should be enough to bring us forward. We just then need to figure out our succession better. Has my daughter had a child yet? She's had actually several children. Very interesting. Probably should have been paying attention to what she was producing heir-wise. Let's go ahead and educate this one. Offer guardianship myself. This one seems more my speed. The other one we can murder when we convert. Okay, she's dead. That's good. And now we go here and we say, sorry, we're going to murder you. Sorry, grandson, you're just gonna have to die now. Just how the situation is gonna go down. Sadistic or ambitious or paranoid? Ambitious. What's his current, can we change it? No, it's probably already too late. Can we make him learned? I'd like to make him learned. We should also probably be not pissing off some of our vassals by befriending them. Alright, we took their capital. Let's go here and here, and that hopefully should be the end of it. Hopefully they'll show up and we can take all that. Our new heir is once again the correct person. Except for, it looks like Norway is still being, or is that Lithuania now? This man. Who are you? We can just go ahead and murder you in a second. When I get older, I just murder people to make my succession easier. Looks like Bruce 3.0 has then been murdered as well. By murdered, I mean he met the big end. Oh, darn. They found out that I was trying to kill him. Well, too bad. We can just invite people. who's this new heir? Jesus. Huh. What a weird... They just keep pumping out new random heirs for me to deal with. Kinslayer, murderer. Can't say that I blame them. Alright, for Norway, why don't we elect somebody who... Go ahead and ransom everybody who can be ransomed. And just negotiate her release. Cool. That should be enough for that. What about y'all's people? Okay. Ransom some more. Gift. Maybe we should give Norway to somebody like... Who's got Norway? That guy's gonna get that land. That's not exactly what we want. What happens I vote for my... no, this is Lithuania. I want my other daughter to get Norway. This one. She's second in line. People actually probably like her, kind of. Once they murder... Oh, he's not in my prison. Once we murder this other guy, we should be able to get that going. And of course, I haven't been paying attention to the current war I'm in, because that's too simple. And they're going to take this land back. Oh, nope. We got it. 81, that should be nearly enough. Let's take this one last province. And we should have enough war score after that, right? 46. 10. It probably only gives us 10. This is the current crown we have on. Yes. We also need an antiquarian. Man, I am... rusty right now at this game. I am way out of practice. We need to repair all these things. I think that's the hard thing of coming into a campaign that you did a while ago. You're not totally fresh on what was going on, especially with how complicated this one kind of is getting. I also don't need to continue to sway her because I've already swayed her 1,000 times. What we probably need to do is just sway some of these people. Go ahead and sway her. Scheme gains power. This is our grandson, arrogant, or he can be arrogant. I'd rather... Callous is a little too much for me, especially with ambitious. It can lead to a lot more stress events. Let's just lose stress. Can we not assault? Great. Good stuff. Let's go here and enforce. Well, in a second, apparently. Or let's go white piece on this one. Yeah. What is this other war we're in? Sweden's conquest of this part of Lithuania? Yeah, you can have it. I don't really need to deal with that anymore. Good. All right, so we took Finland. We've taken those pieces. Let's look at our succession really quickly. Right now, we have the wrong person gaining all the wrong things. Who's this woman? Don't tell me it's another election. It's another election system. Oh Lord. Okay. Let's go ahead and wait. Murder this person who's trying to be our heir. Murder. We want to probably take this land from him. Can we demand his conversion? He probably won't convert. That's fine. If I go ahead and revoke his titles. No, he has truce, so we can't do that. Crawling Throne was destroyed. Oh, probably one of the items that I've had. We have this cool book that gives us cool stuff. We have some probably tapestries that could be made. Let's make those tapestries. Let's go ahead and hold court. We haven't done that in a second. Maybe we can not piss off some people. That would be great. We respect tradition. Sure. My vassal stands before me. Has been imprisoned for a trivial response. My heart bleeds for the. Please show them mercy. Let you get a weak hooker on. I get a look. Ugh. I get a weak hook on them. Sure. Sounds great. All right. We have far too much of this land. Really want to take this land back so that when we take over as our next character, who's this person, it should be good because she's going to convert to the new faith, right? How much prestige does she have? Not that much. That's fine. What other? We have CBs here in all of Sweden. Why don't we have CBs on Finland? That doesn't make sense. Why we don't have CBs on this land? Probably because we just didn't have that. If we destroy the title, that doesn't matter. Removing the law, we're going to do that. I don't need any more bad juju in that way. Let's go ahead and make Finland our primary. Make primary. No, that's Norway. Sorry. This is what I want to make my primary. Primary. So then our succession looks like our child gets this title, and this lady's gonna get murdered, so there's no need to worry about that, right? Let's just make double sure that she gets murdered, and then we'll think it's time for just a quick little break. So I'll see you in a second right after this. Hope you all had a nice little break as well. It's, you know, that favorite part of the stream where it's after the first break and we talk about what's next. We brought to the stream. This time, I brought some trail mix. There's a lot of raisins in it. I don't really like raisins that much, but I guess they're good for, you know, sugar content. I don't know. Fiber. Who knows? I'm not a doctor or a nutritionist. I'm just some guy who plays CK3. Okay. So, what really needs to happen is actually this. We need to really figure our succession out. Because right now, it's not looking the best. I would really like for... Why are there so many of my siblings or family members? Let's just go ahead and banish them, renounce their claims. I'm fine with that. Negotiate, renounce claims. Just get some of their claims out of the way. I don't like having so many family members who don't have so many claims. Recruit and that. Message redacted. What was that? Probably because you said poop. Can I unredact that? Well, looks like makes you poop is a not something YouTube chat likes you to say, even though it is an actual bodily function. Unfortunate for all of us here in these lands. Alrighty, so right now we have an interesting succession, not crises, I would say, just a succession situation. So that one's getting that one. This one, I actually should vote for this other daughter. It seems like other people really like her for some reason. She can have that one. That would be fine with me. So then my primary gets... She gets this. She just gets this land plus the lands she already has. So if I go ahead and grant her... Say... I can't give her these lands for some reason. But if I could... I would. Looks like Novgorod has taken more of this land. I don't really like that. I would like this land back because it is part of another it's part of another thing. So let's go for another war. If anything, we're consistently warmongering people. So hopefully our kingdom gets split up in a nice little three-way split. Norway goes to one of my daughters, Lithuania goes to one of my other daughters, and Finland goes to this daughter. What she will convert to that faith. What's your secret? You have a lover? Who's your lover? Can I go ahead and say stop being lovers? It doesn't really matter. Yeah. Of course, our siege ones are in this one. No, they're over here. It's truly wild how much soldiers I have as a clan. I'm not even like most of these lands aren't even my true like my lands. So it's funny that I'm just able to do wild stuff out here. Take the capital, and that should be enough. Unless they have land of ours. They have this land for some reason. This man died of Olaf, died of his head ripped off by RLs. Oh, well, that's fun. Didn't realize that was going to be an option to just get your head ripped off like that. You're having kids, plenty of them. This daughter is betrothed. Why are you still betrothed? Get married. That's all, unless you can... Can I just go ahead and break the betrothal? Yeah. Let's go find you. Find you a spouse. Why can't I not find? Oh, because you're not at my court. So be it. Death. Great. Does she have a secret to expose? It didn't seem like it. Sounds lovely. Find a spouse for you, matrimony, of course. This Norse man. Sure. And then we can kill his daughter, so that whatever children you produce will be great. Under our yoke. How much of this land do we... We're just going for these 2 provinces. So once we take that province, it will be enough to get to King Warsaw. Another one of our people has fallen off. This guy cannot be kicked out because he's not good. Do we still have a truce with him? Looks like we do. Right. $4 years. Well, after we kill this child, we'll kill him, and that should be more than enough. To the dungeons. We made a tapestry. Alright. What other lands can we take? Probably some over here. Or this one up here. We're pretty close on killing this child. Arbitrary, craven, or lazy. Could be a little lazy. What an ambitious, lazy, arrogant, lazy person. I feel like being ambitious, but you're too lazy and you have a little arrogance. Interesting. Interesting. Wouldn't say it's the thing that made the most sense. Especially ambitious and lazy. It seems like a little bit of a misnomer. Great. She's already pregnant. They have 5,000 troops? Jesus. That's cool. Now we murder this man. We can't because we have a truce. And we already tried to murder him once. Well, whichever comes first, I guess. Novgorod becomes ours. It's Russian. 1, 2, well, we're gonna keep 1, 2, 3 in our borders. Except for Sampy got this back because that's just how that cookie crumbled. Because I wasn't paying attention. So they got it back. God, this happens every time. Vote for the person I want you to vote for. What's wrong with my candidate? She's a woman. She's a foreign puppet. She's a vile heretic. Well, maybe you stop being a vile heretic, huh? You ever thought about that? Blessings be. Cool. So now we're getting family members on other thrones already. And it's going off real well. He celebrated. That means we became living legend. Wonderful. Everybody loves a living legend. Okay, I took that back, and let's go get this guy, and that should be enough once we actually... keep chasing them down, and then we'll have a opportunity. If you're just joining us, I'm good at hitting the table with my knee, but we are actively trying to reform another faith in our 5-faith campaign. Currently working on it. Unfortunately, our current character can't do it because they are, as you say, what am I trying to say? They have already formed their own religion, so they can't do that, which is unfortunate for them. Speaking of forming a new faith, how would it be like if I converted? Most of them would convert. A lot of them would not convert. Maybe I should convert to that other faith. Cool. Enforce until we meet again. Insightful thinker, great. Got that land, more of that land. Good stuff. I think we go ahead and convert this faith so it's easier for our family members. My heir is unmarried. That's unfortunate. How's the succession here going? I've changed the succession once again. What is our heir's dealio? Well, I've doomed them already. Great. Should have probably thought this through a little bit more. Unfortunately, our heir is kind of dog at everything. So let's see if he can... He's a genius and he's a berserker, but he's also a drunk and he's fickle. So that's not going to work out probably well. Let's see if we can find him a genius wife so he pops out some smarter kids. That isn't related to us. That would be most important. Here's a genius. It's probably some relative of ours. Some inbred lady. Granddaughter. Great-granddaughter. She's already betrothed. I don't know why she's on this list. Granddaughter. Let's go by age. Inbred. That's not going to work. What about this one? How often do you end up playing all the way to the end of Endear out of curiosity? To be honest, I haven't even gotten the achievement, so never. I've never actually done it all the way to the end, which is probably poor process on me for somebody who has over 1,300 hours in this game. I've just never done it for some reason, just because it just seems like a lot of endeavors, and usually I get done quicker than with whatever I'm trying to achieve. I guess there's one campaign that I was kind of close on making it happen, but we just didn't do it that way. All right, let's go ahead and arrange a marriage between our son and this family member. They say yes. Good stuff. Start producing children. I'll take these ransoms. All right. So then, does our succession stay the same? When it comes to her succeeding at getting Lithuania. Yes, she does that. Norway goes to her. Finland goes to my son now. I think that's where we're at succession-wise, which is good. So now we just need to die. So let's continue to do that. We have a bunch of court artifacts that I think I should look at. Some books, maybe. Pair this book. Monthly learning. Some things on display on the wall. This one goes up. Yeah, especially if you start in 857 or 856, you kind of like, you have a really high, 867, what am I talking about? You have a high likely chance of not finishing because it's just too much time. Usually you get, unless you're like role playing, that's usually the only time I've seen, like, I felt like it would go much longer, but usually that's not how it works. Alrighty, let's go ahead and stress ourselves out. I know a good way to stress ourselves out. We can just release everybody from our prisons. Just go ahead and say, y'all are free. Good stressor right there. So, how good is my son at his job? He is not good at all. He's not pious or anything like that. Let's just gain more stress. And then, ooh, a challenge. You have grown old and weak, King Carl. The time has come to step down. This guy, only if you can beat me in a fight, I will not fight you. Gets the kingdom. Oh, dang. All right. Wow. This guy's coming for the king. He best not miss. Put some steel behind your words, boy. Gets all this land. Only if you could beat me in flighting. But remember the good times? All right. So then the other time for us, the other way to get stressed out and immediately kill ourselves is we can't reset. Already reset your perk once. Darn. Just go ahead and hold out on. We can found a holy order. Sick. What city is one that we're going to keep? Like, make sure that we keep for sure. Succession. Does he keep this one? Where's this one? Is there a city here? No. There's a city in Oslo. Is that one he keeps? I don't think so. I think that goes to the Norwegian. Yep. But if I grant it to my son, will it actually be allowed to do that? So grant. Can't grant him that. Can't grant him that. Looks like we need to grab a city real quick that he can then use. Like this one. Is there a city here, though? There's not a city here. What about in rain? Is there a city? There is a city. I don't want to be that close. Oh, wow. Brittany is something else. Let's go and say for the Duchy, Brittany, take the land and then hopefully not die before that, and then we can form a holy order so then he can use that holy order to like expand. That's my hope, but dreams are made of something. Oh, they're Norse, so they can just get in boats and peace off. We'll hold off on performing doing that. Oh, I should have done this in a different order. As usual, I think of something post when I've done something, but it is what it is. All right, enforce, great. Gain that, disband. Go ahead and grant independence. I don't care about you or you. You can be independent because you guys don't provide me nothing. I just wanted this one piece of property to then give to my son, who is going to get this land. And well, first we're going to found a holy order. Is it a holy order for our faith? Yes, it is. And we'll go to, don't tell me we can't put it in this city. Are these cities the only ones that are acceptable for what reason? Let's wait a month and see if that changes their mind. Why can't I put up? Oh, it's because there's only a church here. Oh, I knew that too. What am I done? Well, that's fine. We can find a piece of property somewhere that has a city in it. Just, yeah. You've got good allies, though. Can I go ahead and revoke? No, this is a county. We have a truce with all these guys, right? Yep. Is there a city in this town? Nope. Church. How did we own this land? That's something. Could go ahead and just revoke some of this from him. Who's your liege? Okay. Who is your liege? Your liege is this person. Skane. Can I revoke, retract a vassal? Will he do that? I want this vassal. He says no. Well, that's important, shouldn't it? East isn't going to give us the land. Can we declare lord? Yeah, we can. But Majorca doesn't have a city. Queen of Navarra has allies. God, this is hard to find a city. An easy picking city. What about you? Are you easy picking city? No. Could do that. Just be like, declare for this county. That should do it. And then we'll declare and take it, and then we can make a holy order. I know 13,000 troops is overkill, but I'm trying to overkill. The rest of Europe is wild. Lithuania owning West Francia. Aquitaine existing. That's pretty common now, though. England being formed. England, Ireland, and Scotland all being informed at once. Just need Wales, and we got a full English Isles. It's too soon. We can't die yet. See how many troops they have? Is it from their holy order? Yeah, their holy orders are pretty strong. Watch, I take this land and immediately get a crusade called on me for it. Alright, that should be enough to hold a holy order now. City of Brussels is getting a holy order. Found holy order. Great. Can I, if I grant this land to my son, will they become a will he become a feudal vassal? Who knows? Either way, not my problem anymore. It's time to get stressed out. What is the best way to get stressed out now? Oh, we have 6 people? Oh, I know how to get stressed out. We're good. We're falling apart, baby. Let's go and say pickle human head. Cool. We're so close to dying. We just need to die so our son can take over and then he can start his adventure on advancing the new faith. I did want to revoke some of this land, but we'll see. How are we feeling? Stress level 2. I think if we also change our thing, that will help us. Does he become a feudal lord? Unsure. What does... Oh no, don't tell me succession has gone the way I don't want it to go. Of course. It was working out so well, and now it's not working out so well. I was going to split up this kingdom a little bit more. Well, can I go ahead? I can't grant my daughters these lands, right? Oh, I can give her Lithuania. Sick. Let's go ahead and do that. She can have Lithuania. My other daughter's not landed, so I can't just give her that, right? No, my faith doesn't allow it. Well, she's got Lithuania. Probably should have granted her vassalage over more things, but here we are. Our poor one faith barely got out off the ground. I don't think it's going to actually continue to grow. As I've said before, and I continue to say, having a 5-faith campaign is great and all, but trying to maintain the separateness of each faith is very difficult. These guys want independence. How about you? To be honest, I don't really need you around. Let's go ahead and grant independence, unless you have like some land that I need. I don't think you do. This land I need to keep. As for this dude being alive, probably need to kill him. He has a 7% chance. Try to murder him before. That's fine. This man is truly mad at me for what? Offensive wars. Ooh, that's over domain limit and offensive wars. That's gonna cause a rift. No, he's gonna lose that if I do that. Okay. As for these guys, we can create other dukedoms, right? Let's go ahead and make this guy our friend. And then grant him vassalage over this guy. This guy should deal with a lot of this malcontents. There you go. Created gross Finland. Do we still have land down all the way in the Canaries? Yes, we do. Yes, of course we do. Why else would we not? Sure. Because we're Swedish. How's this health doing? We're fine. Whole body strong. Witch coven. That's. We need to just find more captives and do something with them. All of our vassals hate us because of those offensive wars. Only one person will join. What's the... He's intimidated by this guy? He's not long for this world either. Can I accuse him of doing something, and then if he loses, he loses more opinion of us? Demand surrender? How dare he defy me? Mostly I need him to die, and I think we're doing that by doing this, but 32% chance. It's not looking great. Okay. Our next guy is going to have a doozy of a task ahead of him, so that's unfortunate. Because he's got to get through a lot of these cannibalism and all that jazz. Thankfully, our current heir isn't a cannibal, right? Nope. But he does have a lot of stressors. We didn't get any sort of events. Let's get stressed out. Oh, we got put in prison and he lost his title to this dude. Revoke his title. High Chieftain, use the hook. It won't help. Okay. Those offensive wars are really killing me. But you know what would also kill us? Stress. More and more stress. Let's see if we can... Shield Maiden. Shield Maiden. Why is he not had a child yet? Is it because she's... Why is she still betrothed? Because she's too far away? Oh, don't tell me. That's what's happening. Okay. Let's go ahead and... break betrothal. Find a new wife that... sum of skills. Sure. Seems great. He gains a ton of prestige. Wonderful, wonderful. More stress. Alright. We've been bumbling around this for far too long. Yep. Why are we not dead? We've literally... We have so much stress. We're just like stress level 3. If we get any more, we die. We need to get like one prisoner and let them go. That will stress us out completely. Raise an army. Just increase our men-at-arms units so that that's going well for us. And then with that, we'll be able to... Alright, this is too many troops. It's because I keep going to non-stress events. Why have I not have I not had a heart attack yet? Here's another stressor. Great. Oop, took him hostage. Guess what? If we negotiate his release, that's gonna stress us out. Alright. Ooh, baby, we're flirting with that. We're flirting with that. Stress. Okay. This game really doesn't want me to do that. 100? No. Keep raiding, I guess, until it works out. All right, truce. I'll take 85 gold, and I will continue to stress myself out. I've never teetered on the stress limit so much and still not been able to pull the trigger on it on our own death. This should kill us. Thank God. All right. All right. There we go. That should do it. Now we are ourselves. Okay. We have a bit of a problem. Everybody hates our guts. Everybody hated our father's guts. So we're going to have some mild to medium revolts. So that's a spicy meatball. So let's do that. Let's do this. Actually, if we go down the learning, that's exactly what we need to be doing. Disillusion, blah, 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 blah. Nominate a successor. Who's this family member? My nephew? Seems like a nice guy. Currently, yeah. Okay. So, who is most likely to rebel? Everybody and anybody. This guy's really mad at us. He wants to reduce his taxes. And I'll go ahead and just grant that land right back to him. Or what land is this? What did he just give us? Probably just give him these 2 chiefdoms. That should piss him less off. Expand our armies, and then we'll go ahead and host a feast. That should bring some opinions down. Welcome, friends. I don't think everybody showed up. That does not surprise me. All right, so what do we need to reform this faith? We need 4,150 piety. Currently, we have 102. We can imprison some people. We can do this. We can do that. That's not going to work. This banner has low this, so we'll repair it. We're over our limit in some places. Brussels we have to keep. Everywhere else we can actually grant to somebody. Let's get our nephew as the candidate or somebody. I don't know. This guy seems like a nice guy. Why have we not Oh, I have to accept it. Okay. Send proposal. Cool. We are now engaged to one of our family members. We can demand their conversion, and we will start seducing them. Yes. Perfect. Seduction underway. Now we just need tons of prestige and piety and all that stuff. So let's just go kill heathens. Killing heathens is our #1 priority, unless they're not heathens. They're not heathens. We found out they are not heathens. How are you a heathen? No, you are not. Alright. These people are mad, as is tradition. Let's go ahead and grant some of this land up here to a local Norwegian. Then they can have this. Grant them vassalage over this person. Now we got a homie up there to deal with all that. We're not gaining a lot of piety right now. I imagine we have some things that we can put on that will give us more piety or prestige. So let's look through our throne room. Currently, we don't need this. Let's look at our banners. looks like we can do furniture over here. This one seems the best, I guess. And what over here? Some more piety that way. Great. If you're just joining us, we're trying to create more piety for ourselves so that we can reform the, what is it called? The Ukonusko, probably butchering that, faith. So everybody will love us more, and we'll be on our way to creating more religions that were unorganized. The best way right now. Oh, who wants this? To the handsome. Ooh, to the handsome. That one. Despite our lack of blood, I believe we both stand to have an alliance. Nah, you only got 100 troops. This lady wants to give me not. Whoa. No, that's a family member of mine. So the best way to get piety right now is to raise a runestone. That's going to be easy. Do it that way. Where is our capital currently? We should probably move our capital to some other parts of the world. Where are our lands specifically? Okay. So we're getting more piety. Our wife, we should trigger her to give us even more. It's not that much better, actually. A bit better if she was just assisting us. No, we'll do that. We'll also go and get a better... This person... she can beat this. Great. That gives us even a little bit more piety. So we're getting 4 a month. And the best next thing is to raid your people. Or raid some people, not your people. I want to debate. Who do I want to debate? This is who I'm going to debate. We'll do this. We're going to do a little debate move where we raise some troops and we will see if the AI takes the bait of having, look, there's only 12,000 troops right here. Come tell us we can't do this. I don't know if I can do it, but I believe in our abilities. If not, if they don't show up, we'll just get a bunch of gold. How strong is the English? Ooh, the English is another good possible debateness. Lithuania, come out and play. I just want to have tons of gold and stuff. You know? Don't worry. It's nothing serious. You are in an army. That's not going to work out. Alright. We should also go on a pilgrimage. That gives us a thing. The longer the pilgrimage, the better. That gives you more piety and more piety events. So very long is what we'll take. Let's see if we can do it with these 12,000. I don't think we can take on the English, but we'll see. We can see if we can sneak some of the other people out. Becomes my lover. Wonderful. And then we will not seduce, romance. 15% chance. What's the reasoning? Dislikes callous. Well, we can shoot our shot. Do you think the English will show up? I have a sneaking suspicion they're not going to. Oh, there they are. All right, so we've got them somewhat debated. Let's see if we can get another couple thousand troops so that we get as much of this as possible. 344 for 700 troops. Not worth it. Let's get these and see if we can get more. Yeah, this much. Then we'll go. Oh god, this is not gonna. It's gonna take too long. Well, it's go. Let's see if it will work, or if this was all for naught. No, it worked. Boom. And just like that, we got a bunch of piety, 432. Just because we debated the AI. Cool. So we'll go back over here, and we'll just probably run the same scam on somebody else now. Okie dokie. Who can we run the scam on next? These boys. These boys probably will take the scam bait. How many troops you got over here? 6,000? 4,000 is enough to probably take the... we'll take the bait with less. Is this a dope strategy? Is this a cheese strategy? Probably. Alright, 1,600 troops are coming in. I don't love them being that close, but I guess we can raid and then run away. Okay. Alright, for some reason they're just gonna run away and not, I want an alliance, and I don't want an alliance. They're just gonna run away. And does executing them give us anything? Nope. Gives us nothing, but we can ransom them. Are you in the midst of a war? No. So I don't know why you're running away. Is it because the AI is too smart in this regard? They know that I'm just waiting to on the border to attack them. It worked so well the first time. Ooh, our Bruce banner got better. Great. Let's see. Is our family member doing all right? She's doing okay. Can I say... no. Jesus Christ, what happened to you? How did you take over Aquitaine? How and why did this... Of course. Looks like previous ruler got conquered by a claimant. Well, that's just too sad. England, do you want to run that back again? I'd be down. We ran it already once. I don't see why you wouldn't fall for it again. It was a good bit. I have a daughter and heir. Well, she is really good at being smart. So, good for us. Good on us, too. Sleep deprived is fine. See if we can get this over here. Of course, we got northern armies showing up right as I'm trying to raid. Can I even raid this? No. Well, where are they trying to attack? They're going for the Duchy of Novgorod. Well, our silly ways will have to wait. If it's land you want, no. I'll banish them the old-fashioned way. This should give us some prestige. Or piety, sorry. Let's go down this one. How is this going? 6 months, 35% chance. Kindness? Sure. How much did that give us? Devotion. Well, it's not exactly what we want, but it is something. All right, back to tricking England into thinking something different. All right, England, let's run the scam on you one more time. I want to get tons of piety from you. She becomes my soulmate. She becomes my soulmate. Great. So now we'll have a bunch of kids, and that will be great. Okay, let's try to run the scam again. I don't know if they're going to take the bait. Might be too many troops for them to take the bait. Nah, it's just enough. They'll think, oh, 5,000 measly troops. We could totally take those guys on. Not. Such a good use of not. England, come where art thou? What is my nephew doing it? Alright, well, nephew, you're just wilding out. Ah, it's because Gelray's about to lose their lands. Holy war for the Duchy of this. Well, that's unfortunate. England! Oh, England, please come out and play. No, they fell for it once. Oh, these guys aren't going to fall for it. Not fall for it exactly, but they were in the area. Oh, England. Nobody has raided here for ages. That's why there's so much gold. Sweet. That's a good son in there. That's what happens when you get a congenitive blood line. All right. Well, England doesn't seem like they want to play. So I guess we'll try to run the situation. Oh, no, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Oh, dang it. No, they don't want to play. Unlike Lithuania, do you want to play this game? No, they don't have enough troops to deal with this. Sure. $156 gold? Dang. Quite a bit of gold from raiding those people. Looks like Aquitaine has fallen apart. Child of my dynasty. Nope. Okay. Let's see. What is the other... Who in the area can we run the scam on? We can definitely run the scam on these guys. I think we can. I think they just... If we run it well enough, they won't know. Send this army out to here. Yeah, that's fine. Send them out to here. That will piss off. Let's let it slide. Piss them off to show their army. Looks like my sister is having a bad time as usual. Could go attack those guys. Decline. I don't want to do single combat. Oh, there they are. Perfect. Okay. Go, go, go. It's go time. It's go time. I like that. Well, this. Engage their army at first, and then a secondary army comes in and 1-2 punches them. Just like that. And now we have... How much more did we just get? 500 more piety. Perfect. The scheme works, team. The scheme works. Can we negotiate, recruit this lady? She's got pretty good skills. Some extra piety on top there. Sick. Sure. Dispense piety. Never mind. That didn't work out what way I wanted. Let's see. Can we run the bit on the papacy? Can we run the bit on the Byzantines? That would be pretty spicy. Sardinia doesn't have a lot of troops. These guys. The Egyptians. I think the Byzantines would be kind of a funny bit if we did it with them. You start a feast? Oh, it's we don't lose any of this because we're shy. Okay. Let's see if we go ahead and now that we're a wise man, can we hold a? It's my artifact. Had an interesting conversation. Thank you for coming out. Yeah, I'm glad you're showing up for the live bits of the show. Right now, we're trying to debate the AI into giving us piety for free, and I'm thinking we've been hustling England a little bit. We just hustled White Rus. And I'm thinking maybe we hustle the Byzantines next once we have more troops again. But maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Get a hustle our Swedish neighbors who are family members, but they're not very strong. I'm trying to hustle countries that have Ireland. You got a lot of troops. Anybody who has a lot of troops that we can Leon. That actually might be the spicy meatball. Okay, let's run it on Leon, see if that works. We'll do it on something that's really close to the capital too. Alright. Everybody embark. Time to get on the boats. Okay. So the idea is if you send a force, let's send like one of our more stronger. Of course, they're not actually raiding forces, so let's run this back again, boys. Raise all of them as raiders. Convert these guys to raiders. Convert to raiding. We'll split. Send a smaller force here, and then this larger force just lies in wait off the coast, so that then when the Leonese show up with their mighty army, we crush them, and with that, yes, that's exactly what we want. In theory. Yeah, that's it. The bit works, and it works every time. 600 more piety. So this is a nice way to farm some piety, especially unfortunately for this faith. It doesn't have a lot of good piety gains. Like communal identity doesn't give much. This doesn't give very much, and this doesn't give anything really. So that's most unfortunate. Can we keep running the scam though? Let's see. Let's just do some raiding. Oh, cool. Perfect. In the hills. We'll find out. No, we got him again. We did it again. All right, cool. I think that's enough piety for right now. Hunting that. We got a dangerous faction. Hits these guys. What's their big to do? They're mad because they think they deserve things that they don't actually deserve. Grand vassalage over to that. Let's go ahead and sway this guy. And that should bring us up to nearly enough. Once we get profit, we'll have enough to reform the faith in a way. You need to leave. Brother, you need to leave. Well, didn't look like you left in time. Who are the other dangerous factions? These people want independence. We can go like this. This guy thinks he deserves things. He probably does deserve things. Let's make him our spy master, so he stops being mad in that way. This guy. What happens if I send you a little gift? 31 opinion increase. That's good. Can I send you a little poem? Will you be happier? No, not really. Probably most likely just piss you off. Alrighty. That guy should go away. Also, our troops should rebound pretty quickly here. Okay. Can we go ahead and hold a... Oh, we're in an army. What army are we in? Hello? Alright. Costs us this, gives us more learning. That's fine. Divine guidance or divine guidance. 300 learning speeds that process up significantly. Indulgent drink. Old grand writ. We haven't actually done this in a while because we haven't been a witch. The more the merrier. We'll do the learning one. Gain 1 learning unlock. That's exactly what we need. So that brings us to prophet. And with being a prophet, we can now perform this faith, right? Yes. 15 people say no. Community identity, I hate. Personally, because lots of times you're crossing a lot of borders, so let's go with human sacrifice instead. Sanctuary nature, I don't like. Let's go with, let's say, peace, earn piety, Jewish syncretism, Islamic syncretism. Let's spice it up. We can do that. And something with the ancients. Not my favorite. Why don't we do warmongering? It's a good one. Male dominated, that's fine. Fundamental lay head of faith is temporal or spiritual. Spiritual head. All these things are fine. We're missing 186 piety. Imagine we can get some more by just doing a couple more raids and then we'll be there. Oh, there's a possibility for me to die. I'll just take the piety. My poor sister's Lithuanian country, just falling up by the wayside. Let's see. Okay, so that done. All we need to do is this, and I think we can reform our faith. At least pretty close to it. Some of our vassals aren't interested in it. Which ones aren't? Well, let's try to sway some of the ones that aren't into it. Let's also grant them some vassals that maybe that will give them a better opinion. That guy converting is kind of important. Everybody else not converting is fine. This Duke. Let's see. We said we can't give him a poem because he's not going to like the poem. That should let him convert now. Right? Still says no for... No, he says yes now. This kid. Let's go ahead and send him a pile of gold. That's gonna somewhat change his mind. We sway him. For guardianship? Will he like that? One of my sisters in him? No. Maybe that helps a little bit, and then we can't sway him because he's a child, right? And we can't send him another gift. Okay, that's fine. We can grant him a vassal, though. Do you want to be vassals over this guy? Seems like a good idea. There you go. Now you have high enough opinion. Oh, interesting. The stench of success. I become a berserker, and I form a rivalry with her. That's not right. Now please leave with your rank trophy. Sweden's still run by a Bruce family? Yes, it is. Lithuania is... How about here in the south? Yep, still run by the Bruce family members. 3 kingdoms down here. Ghana's gotten big. That's surprising. Yeah. And let's see that one. Great. Do we have enough now? We're literally 1 point away. That should be enough over the monthly tick. Now we have that. And let's do that one. All right. 15 out of 18 want it. Which ones won't do it? Somebody who's going to be a good chancellor to us. This guy. 100 reasons why. All right, let's run it through real quick. Human sacrifice, love it. Warmongering, love it. Islamic syncretic, fun. Male dominated, that's all right. Fundamentalist, spiritual head, lay. Who is the spiritual head? Temporal is the position given to the founder of the faith. No, we'll do spiritual. Yeah, 3,700. Reform the faith. There we go. Boom. We lost our holy order. That's fine. So we've done it. We've now made this the most ugliest form of this I've ever seen. With 1, 2, 3 reformed faiths in the same area. On our way to our 4th. But yeah. That's it for today, I think, guys. We've done what we've set out today to do. We've reformed this lovely Ukonusko faith, and it's now a lovely red burgundy color, and that's straight what we've been up to. Thank you so much for watching, as always. If you enjoy this, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And have a good rest of your day. As always, tomorrow we will have a highlighted version of this. So if you weren't able to catch the whole stream, you can watch that nice little 10-minute, 12-minute segment where we're just like, boom, boom, boom. This is what happened in this episode. So I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you so much once more. Ciao.